First of all, what is implicit differentiation? This is basically differentiating both sides of the equation. Like right now, you're seeing an equation which differentiating both sides of the equation with respect to x, and then solving the resulting equation for derivative of y. So let's get started. Take the derivative on both sides of the equation. Derivative of 9x square minus y square. So taking the derivative on both sides of the equation means taking the whole thing together, right? Okay, now we can apply the differentiation rule here, correct? So this is simply derivative of 9x square minus taking the derivative of y square, and this is already simplified. So we know that derivative of constant is 0. Derivative of 9x square is simply power rule here, right? So 2 comes in multiplication and then subtract minus 1 from the power, so it's 18x minus. Now here's the thing, the most important, derivative of y square. We know that y is a function of x. Therefore, whenever you see y, you have to take the derivative of y with respect to x. So, for example, like you've been doing so far, derivative of y square is, this is basically you're taking derivative of y square. Like you're taking derivative of 9x square with respect to x. And then you have to take the derivative of y, because y is a function of x. So what you have is 18x minus derivative of y square is 2y dy dx. And if you also pay attention, like we simply ending with d over dx. If in multiplication, suppose we cancel these two outs. So basically nothing is changing, right? This is what is implicit differentiation. Y is a function of x. So you have to make sure you're paying attention what kind of problem you're solving, and you're not missing out of this extra derivative of y with respect to x. And now you can simplify this further, correct? So what we have is, you can take this to the other side, dy over, so as you already know that we are solving for y dash, which is derivative dy over dx, correct? So we have negative of 18x. So these two negative negative cancels out, right? So dy over dx is simply is equal to 18x over 9, sorry, 2y. 2, we can simplify this further, and we have dy over dx is equal to 9x over y. And here is your answer. I hope this helps, and pay attention to this part.